Hello everybody, how's it going today? My name's Colton and I'm joined by Jennifer and we are here from the Elyria Public Library System and we are back making meals in a mug. And today we are focusing on breakfast, the most important meal of the day. At least that's what they say, that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Whoever they are, I don't know, but what they don't tell you about breakfast is just how early it is. It's like in the morning. Whose idea was that? It's like wake up, boom, now it's breakfast. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not what you would call a morning person. I'm groggy, I'm sleepy still, I've slept weird so my back hurts, but on top of it, I am hungry. But I don't want to make a whole big thing about breakfast. I want something quick, I want something easy, I want something simple, and that's what we got for you guys today. We have two quick and easy breakfast staples that you can make and cook in just 90 seconds. Let's get started. I'm up first, and I'm making an omelet in a mug. Who doesn't love omelets? It's got eggs, cheese, and whatever else you want to put in it. Do you want to put peppers, meats, whatever you want can go in an omelet. That's why they're so cool. And the best thing about omelets, they're also fancy. They sound fancy, they feel fancy, but when you make it in a mug, it can be fancy, but also easy to make. Today for my recipe, I'm just doing a simple egg and cheese omelet. That's just a good base for starting off your omelet in a mug. You can, of course, add whatever you want. If you want to make a Western omelet, you do you, cowboy. So the first step for your mug is you're gonna melt a tablespoon of butter in it first. And that's gonna be kind of the way to coat the sides, make sure it cooks thoroughly, and it doesn't stick to the mug, because that's not fun to have to clean. So today I'm not going to be using my fall 2009 mug from The View, so I'm not using it today because instead I'm feeling a little bit of catitude, because you just look at me, I'm catitude. Sorry, Whoopi. So the first step you're going to do after you melt your butter is you're going to swirl it around a little bit. You're going to make sure it goes up on the sides. It doesn't have to go all the way up to the top. Just make sure it gets around the middle or so, because that's where eggs are going to get. And then I think that's pretty good. Could have got a couple more swirls. And then you're going to add your ingredients. You're going to add your eggs. There we go. Two eggs. You're going to add your milk. You're going to add a little bit of salt. And you're going to add a little bit of pepper. And then you're going to add the best part, the cheese part. Now, the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of cheese. And that's a fine amount of cheese. That's a respectable amount of cheese. It's not the amount I'm feeling today, and you shouldn't be judged about the amount of cheese you're feeling either. So I'm just going to dump all that cheese in there. That's probably 2 tablespoons. I don't know how to do the math. And what you're going to do is you're going to stir everything up. I'm going to do that. Give it a good stir. And you got your little eggy mix and all that good stuff. And then you're going to cook it for 90 seconds. So when I come back, I'm going to microwave it for 90 seconds and we'll see what happens. All right, so I microwaved my eggs for about 90 seconds or so, and I just took them out of the microwave now, and we have achieved scrambled eggs. Look how fluffy and delicious they are, and yeah, maybe I didn't use the recommended amount of cheese, but it was still delicious. And my favorite part is just how easy it is to make, because you can really screw up scrambled eggs, but this way makes it super easy. But that's not all we got for you today. No. Here at the library, we give you a little bit of extra, because we have a second breakfast mug meal for you, another classic staple. And up next will be Jennifer making French toast in a mug, something super easy and delicious that cooks in just 90 seconds.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer, and like Colton said, today I'm making French toast. But I don't know about you, but I have a toddler at home, and standing over the stove with a frying pan while he's running around my ankles, trying to grab me in the morning, not my favorite thing in the world. Even though French toast over the stove is super easy, barely an inconvenience, I don't always like to do it. I like to drink my coffee and eat my breakfast. So grab your mugs, put your pans away, let's make French toast. The very first thing you're going to do, just like Colton, is you're going to melt a tablespoon of butter. I've already done that. It's in my mug. Swoosh it around just like Colton's. Then you're going to cut up some bread. I like to use 2 slices because I really like French toast. You can do big slices, little slices, triangular slices, any kind of slices. They're your cubes, they're your slices. Strips, any kind. I like to do big cubes. And you're gonna put that right in your butter. Just kind of swish it around, pat it down, make sure you mix in that butter and the toast. Then, set it aside. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to mix up your milk, eggs, cinnamon, and sugar. Crack your egg. Make sure it plops right in. And then you need your milk. You're going to do a 1/4 cup of milk, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. You can always add more if you want, no judgment. And then some sugar. I don't always add sugar because it does make it a little sweet. And then last, your vanilla. Same thing, 1/4 teaspoon. And then mix it up. You want to make sure that egg is nice and broken. Mix it in really well. Now you're going to take your slices and just pour that mixture right over. And I go right around to make sure that all that bread soaks up the egg and the milk. And then I'll take my fork and I'll just make sure that all of that bread is soaked in. And that way you don't have to touch it. And then that's it. Last step, put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Okay? 90 seconds and it's done. While I wait for my French toast in a mug, I like to scavenge in my fridge. Sometimes I have blueberries or strawberries or chocolate chips or some powdered sugar. Anything you want, it's your French toast. It's however you like it. Today, I'm just going to add some more butter and my syrup. And it's all done. I can drink my coffee, eat my mug meal, and walk out the door. That easy. Everything in my pantry or in my fridge. No frying pan, no big mess, you're done. So thank you from Colton and I for joining us again for our breakfast themed mug meal. Check out our website for more fun videos to watch. Have a great day.